Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick him. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor devised to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Hey guys, welcome to Season 3, Episode 4. We're into China now for End of an Era, and this is quite a daunting mission on the face of it, because it's a big map, there's a lot going on, but when you get the run down, you've got a real good chance of getting through it nice and easy. First thing to say note of is the starting location. If you use the train station, you have to go into the data core, so change it to the Riverside Walkway. Next, we're going to just change this gun out to the silver baller, because they look cool. I did consider going with the DAC, because it's quite useful against the floating cameras, but I thought this is more accurate. I'm quite happy with it. And we're going to take the lethal poison. The route we're going to take for this isn't the quickest. It's just one that I found quite interesting that I haven't really seen before on YouTube, so I thought we'd go for something different.
Have you seen a girl around? Short hair with a bright green bag?
Sorry.
Shit. She said
So to start off, we're going to go around to the right, past these two chefs. This is the quickest way up onto the roof and the quickest way of getting towards where Hush is. Normally you go up the ladder behind us, which takes you all the way to the roof, but we're going to go around this way. And like I say, this isn't the quickest route. It's definitely not one if you're going to try and speedrun it. This is just a different approach that I thought I'd share, that I found out. So we're going to move across and hang on this, and we're going to take out this camera. And we're going to wait till the camera's over there a bit further, shoot it out, and put your gun away. And what they're going to do, they'll send one of these three guards who will now go and investigate the wreckage of the camera. We'll move around behind them, and we're just going to hide behind this wall, and we're going to keep our eye on the guard across the street. Once he does his animation that he's going to start moving, we can then, there we go, he's put his cigarette out, we can drop down again, and we can go across. We got to this point, we're going to take out this camera. We're far enough away that the guards won't hear the shot and they won't hear the impact, and we can move around to the right hand side. From here, we're going to skip this door, but we're going to go through this window. You could probably pick that door lock if you wanted to, but for ease, it's just easier to go through the window. Go around to the left here, and we're going to jump out of this window here. To our right hand side is a pipe, and we're going to slide down it as far as we can go and move to the left and nip in through this window. Here is the fuse cell. The fuse cell is what we need to take out Hush. We're going to turn on his machine, we're going to fix it, but then we're going to poison him at the same time. Back up to the pipe where you've come from, back over, and we're going to go through this window this time. Keep an eye on these two guys here. Just wait till their conversation's mid-flow. Keep an eye on the guy on the stairs as well. And when there's an ample opportunity, you can see he's looked away a bit there, we can pop up the stairs. Shoot the camera out here, but be wary because Hush is actually going to walk through in a few seconds. So keep an eye on the red dot on your screen. He's going to go downstairs and do his usual route. When you pass this window, be very careful because sometimes that guy can spot you, but most of the time you should be fine. Keep shimmying across all the way across. It's really a bit of a long route. Guy's got good finger strength here. Jump back up and we're going to pop in through this window. In this room there's two NPCs. Both of them are enforcers. This guy, the medic, the scientist, he has a towel when he's going to change his animation. He rubs his hands together like he's cleaning them off. And when he does that, that means he's going to move to the other position. So keep an eye on that. This guy, he just looks out the window. What we'll do is we'll just pick up all the junk off the floor and we're going to drag him out and we're going to put him in this case here. Hush is downstairs, so we've got loads of time before he comes back up here. He's in mid animation, so we've got loads of time to set this up. And what we're going to do now is we're going to fix this machine and then we're going to poison the vent. So annoyingly, I forgot to put the fuse in before I left this room. So normally you'd put the fuse in, come out, poison it. Doesn't matter that you've done it the wrong way around, it's more just annoying because I was a bit daft. But what it does do is it can show us how to get back in with the code 2552 and that'll unlock the door. We can put the fuse cell in here and it's done. Annoying that I messed that up because it could have been a bit quicker maybe, but like I say, we're not going for speed here, we're going for a bit more of a different type of run. Down the ladder and we're going to circle back round to the left. And we're going to go back onto the rooftop where we started. So these two guys are chatting. Just be wary that neither are looking. But you can easily go around the back. Up and over the bridge. And we're going to go back up onto this roof. There we go. Just be wary of the guard behind you. He's obviously moved back around now. What we're going to do now is we're going to take care of these floating cameras, and what they'll do is when we've shot 5 of them out, I mean we've already shot 1 down, Imogen will come up to this point here where we're standing right now. So we'll take out 1, then we'll take 1 shot at this explosive barrel, the gas canister. And there's 2, plus the one we've already got 3. These ones are a bit more difficult, they're a bit further away. As you'll tell when I've missed this one a couple of times, so I've misjudged where it stops. So just take your time. When they move, they do stop before they change direction. So you have that little second before you can shoot. So now we've shot all 5 down, we're in a position where Imogen's going to come up these stairs and she'll have a cigarette next to that gas canister. Before we go down here, we're just going to shoot this camera out. So we've got plenty of, like, we don't have to worry about the camera when we get down to the bottom. And everything's now set up. Everything's done, we just need to get out. So what we do is climb down here, down the pipe, all the way to the bottom. And what you'll see is this guard here, he's the only thing that's stopping us getting out now. Imogen and her bodyguard are going to walk across the screen now. There's Imogen. There's the bodyguard. And all we have to do now is wait for the guard to our left to begin his movement. We'll keep an eye on his animation. There he goes. And then we're just going to run past these two guys. So by the time they'd have thought about you trespassing, you already passed them, and it's, you know, the game's decided that you're not trespassing, so you're good. Down here to the left, and then we're going to turn right when we get to the street, and we're going to exit on the scooter. All we have to do now is wait. Literally just going to play a waiting game. There's Hush. He's in his typical... There's Hush. He's in the middle of the medic suite at the minute. Imogen is slowly walking up to where she's going to have her cigarette. There she is. She's moved up there. She's lit. Both kills are going to happen, and we're going to be so far away from either of them happening.
A few minutes later.
So let's fast forward a bit.
Good,
Oh,
that's
Imogen gone.
Take care of Hush. and we
So
can
she's
get
exploded because she smoked near the gas canister. And now we're just going to wait for Hush. He's going to walk. So as soon as he finishes that session, he then goes to the chamber to calm down and re-energize. He's going to sit in his chair, and then that'll be it. There he goes. As soon as the machine starts working, the poison will flow in, and we can escape on the scooter once again.
targets down. I just need to override this, and I'm in.
Check my man fell on my scooty. My tea, take me.
I can't resist the old bow selector sound effect now that we found it. It's so good. And so fitting for the end of a Hitman mission. So yeah, that's China done. Like I say, it's not my fastest time. 8:34 is nowhere near my fastest time. But it's a very different route, and it's a very different strategy. The best I've done it in was 5:16, which puts me 717th in the world, which is pretty cool. But I really like that run. It was quite good fun. It's something very different. And hopefully it's given you a different option for how you might approach the China mission going forward. As always, guys, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and roll the cutscene.
We turn now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of
You win. So,
What happens now?
the ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair. You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got. I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.